Hello guys, today we are going to talk about variables. So let's go to agenda and check it. First topic, what is a variable? Then we are going to talk about types. Next, string basics. Actually, it's really extremely important kind of variable in Java. And the last topic for it, we've got rules and best practices for naming. So let's go now for the first topic and figure out what is a variable. Okay, so what is a variable? The simplest definition in the world, the variable is a container for a certain value. So you've got the box and inside you put the value, and this is your variable. In Java, each variable has 4 features. First of all, it's a type, the name, value, and address. And about those features, we are going to talk in details later. Okay, next, syntax. Syntax is a set of rules that how we define the variable in Java language. So first of all, what we need is a type, of course, name, assignment mark, value, and in the end, semicolon. Okay, and then we've got example, simple example. First, int is our type. It's a shortcut for integer. Then we've got the name, age, then assignment mark, of course, and then value, 26, and in the end we've got a semicolon. So maybe enough about theory. Let's go to practice. Okay, let's create our first variable. And to do that, we use the simple example from presentation. First of all, we need a type. There was a integer, then a name, age, assignment mark, value 26, and semicolon. Please remember about the semicolon in the end, because it's a common mistake on the beginning of learning. So this is our variable. Okay, and what can we do with it? For now, let's print out on the console our new variable. To do that, we'll use dedicated println method, which comes from system.out. System.out. Later, I'll explain this in detail. Okay, but for now, remember, println method can print past arguments in the console as a simple string, simple text. We need to provide argument between brackets, so pass our age as an argument. Age, that's all, and now we can run our program. Okay, great. It seems okay. In the console over here, we've got the value of our variable, so that's what we wanted. What next? We can add some message to inform someone what is it exactly. Over here, before our variable, we can provide some text between quotation marks, because it's a text, it's a string. We add age, colon, space, and because we've got the error, we need to provide plus sign. In that context, it means concatenation. Simply, it's joining a text. But about that, I tell you more in another video. Okay, it seems to be fine, but let's run it and see what will happen. Okay, cool. We've got age and value 26. This is what we wanted. Okay, one more thing. Over here, we've just created our age variable. And in this line, the computer has performed 2 instructions to create this variable. They call declaration and initialization. And in this particular case, we call it one-line declaration and initialization. I write it down. One-line declaration and initialization. Okay, what's next? To better understand this process, we can separate this instruction. I'll show you on another example. First of all, declaration. Declaration means to set a type and a name for a variable. Let's say int students, and that's all. This is declaration. When we set a type, in the same time we allocate the certain space of memory for this variable, because each type requires certain amount of space in memory to store the value. For integer, it's 4 bytes. And about types we talk in another video. Okay, next, initialization. Initialization simply is the assignment of initial value for a variable. Okay, and to do that, we need in the new line write a name of our variable again and assign the value. So students and assign value 55. Okay, that's all. It's called initialization. Now we can print it out. So I copy the system.out and change the argument students. Okay, let's run it. In the console we see results students 55.